All right, guys. I put oil in these. I have two MCS tank adapters, so I put one of each on them. I haven't gassed it up yet, but when I modded both of these, I ended up because they basically were sitting on the shelf for like 4 years. When I modded them, I put grease and oil and everything in them, and I haven't fired this one yet with like it has fresh grease and fresh oil and stuff on all the bolt springs and bolt and everything in there. So I'm gonna see how it performs, and I'm using the CO2 tank, which has already had about 200 shots out of it on the low end, like 180 shots have already been fired out of this with various launchers I have. But yeah, I just want to see the FPS readings. So there's gas. There's gas in this one. The little button came out. This one's not gassed up, doesn't have the button out. And I'm gonna put this in my backpack and then take chrono readings and shoot that box. So 1 second. All right, you guys, I got my HDP50. I'm just using the rubber rounds because that's all I have. I did a weighing. I used a balance I have on my work, and I put 10 balls on the balance, and basically the average of these was 1.14 grams. So if I get up to like 572, that will be what my HPA maxed out at with my current HPA tank, and it had like adequate pressure in it. When I shot it that day, the tank was reading like 1500 or 2000. So yeah, I haven't tried shooting these with the CO2 tank, with the 20-ounce CO2 tank. So I'm gonna see how it goes. It's a little bit cold right now. It's probably like 63 or something. We got this May gray weather out here in California. So yeah, I think it's been like this for like over half of May, like for like for about 20 days out of the 23 days in May. It's only been sunny like 3 or 4 days out of those 23 days. So here we go. 430, and there's no restrictor in this, and there's no restrictor in the other one, but I feel like this tank is kind of low. Like the pressure in the tank is low because there's not that much CO2 left in it. But I just want to use the rest of this tank up. I'll probably go to A&S Gear on the weekend and refill all these tanks. 430, 420, 412, 410, 400, and I think I'm out of gas, or I'm sorry, out of rounds. So I'm gonna refill this and then shoot another 6 rounds, and yeah, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm reloaded with 6 more of the rubber rounds. So yeah, if I get lower and lower numbers, I'm pretty sure this CO2 tank is pretty much done. But I just wanted to see what this is going to read at on a low CO2 tank, which is not high. I have a higher FPS reading using the 12-gram cartridge, and I'm pretty sure it's because the CO2 tank is so low on CO2. 404, 398, 386, 376, 368. I'm pretty sure that was 6. Yeah, I'm out of gas. So yeah, CO2 pressure, or like the CO2 tank, is pretty much out. I'm gonna dry fire this a couple times. There's still I haven't done anything with the valve, so I just want to see if I get any more gas out of this. So yeah, it's done. CO2 tank is done. So I suspected it was running out. I'm gonna weigh it tonight using my like shipping scale, because I have a balance for like shipping stuff, but it's not I think 2 grams is the lowest it can read, so I can't weigh ammunition and stuff with that, or like nylon balls and stuff like that. They won't weigh correctly. I'll either, like if I weigh those 7.2 gram aluminum balls, it'll just say like 8, probably 8 grams, because the tolerance is not very low. The low side is 2 grams, so it'll say 2 grams or 4 grams or 6 grams or 8 grams. Anyway, I'm gonna put the HPA tank on this and that, and see if I get low readings on this too. I'm expecting it to be like, if this is putting out 800 psi, and I used that silver tank with this when it had adequate pressure, like 2000 psi on this gauge, this was hitting like 570, and this one does not have a restrictor in it or anything. So if this isn't hitting 570, then I know that that tank is going low. If it gets to like 550, it might be okay. But if it goes 550 and then 540, 520, 510, and it starts going lower and lower, then I know that that tank is out. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna collect some rounds out of my box, because I only have like 20 rounds right now. I'm still waiting for that Amazon shipment to come in, and just give me 1 second. All right, you guys, I got the HPA tank on the HDP50, and it's reading about 500, but this gauge reads low, so it's probably still has about 1,000 in it. If I hit 570 FPS with this, then it's probably still good to use. Like it still has the 800 psi output somewhere around there. But yeah, I'm gonna gas it up right now, see if I get any leaks or anything, which I don't think I will. So yeah, it's charged up. I'm gonna put the tank in my backpack, and then I'm gonna continue filming. All right, so HPA tank, my second HDP50. I put a Decepticon sticker on here. It's the bad guys from Transformers. So this one has a red sticker, the other one has a blue sticker, and yeah, here we go. So yeah, 542 on my other HDP50 was the low number, and 572 was the high number. 432, 430, 412. So maybe this tank is running out. 402, 406, 396. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this HPA tank it's on its last legs right now. Oh yeah, it's done. So I mean, it got a shot. It was dry firing, but I'm just gonna dry fire this. It hardly felt like it had any pressure, so I'll be surprised if I get like 2 shots out of this. So yeah, both of my tanks are out. That was random, but there's nothing in it. So yeah, it's done. I'm going to pause this, and then I'll put a CO2 cartridge in here and see what I get out of this. All right, you guys, I got the this reloaded. I haven't popped the CO2 yet. I believe these are my last 2 Crossman CO2s in here, and then I'm going to start using, I'm going to try the Daisy ones, and then I'm going to start using Umrex pretty much. So here we go. So it has gas. I'm going to see what I get. When I fire this the first time, this one, there's no restrictor in here or anything, and same with my first HDP. This is my second HDP. When I shot my first rounds with this, it was hitting 498 with no restrictor and the valve block pulled out. This was at 490. So I'm gonna see if any of them outperform each other. They should be pretty similar, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna probably let the other one sit for about a minute, because I just did that with this one. So here's the first shot on CO2, 12 gram CO2. 480, 462, 446. It's dropping pretty quick. Got 3 more shots. 436, 432, 420. All right, so I'm gonna let this one chill. I'm gonna use Old Blue right here, and it already has ammo in it. I just punctured it. It has a charge. I'm gonna let it chill for about a minute, and I'll re-record. All right, it's been a minute. I'm gonna shoot this. So this is the blue one with the. I haven't shot anything out of this with the CO2 cartridge yet. So first shot, 478. So that was only 2 FPS lower than the red HDP. 474. That second shot was higher than the second shot on the first HDP50. 450. So it's probably going to start lowering. 430. I think I have 2 more shots. 426. 398. So yeah, that was it. I'm gonna pause it really quick. All right, you guys, I got both of them. I've still only shot 6 shots through these, and I feel like the CO2 only has like maybe like 2 or 3 shots left. So I'm just gonna pretty much hold them right next to each other and fire. So yeah, I'm out. Okay, so that was fun. So yeah, I get like, I guess about 8 shots on the no restrictor valve block pulled out. But those are Crossman cartridges, so maybe I'll get better results with the Daisy ones or the Umerix CO2 cartridges. But yeah, 12 grams of CO2 is 12 grams of CO2. There's just, I guess, slight differences in the manufacturer and stuff. But I may try to do the firing pin thing because I have the firing pins available, like they're in my in the house. But yeah, I think that'll be it for this video. So yeah, my tanks are done. I had to get these refilled, and once I get those tanks filled, I'm going to use this one on the TCR and see if I'm hitting 350 or so on the FPS, because that's what I got with the 8 turns on the velocity on a 12 gram cartridge. I was getting about 350. So when this is full, I feel like it'll be really strong. And then I'm also going to use that on these two and see if I get over 570 on these, because this, when it was completely full or like had a moderate amount of pressure in it, I was getting 570 on this one. And when I used it on this, it was already like out of gas. So yeah, that'll be probably next week, because yeah, I have to go to the store and it's Thursday, so it could be on Saturday. It just depends what I'm doing this weekend. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the video on how to fix this, I just made it like a couple days ago. It's pretty new. I think it's only like 2 or 3 days old. And yeah, check it out. It's not that hard to do. And the part that you need to buy is like 26 bucks. So yeah, anyways, have a good one.